Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Alpha Traders. This is your next episode of Crypto and Clown World. Clown World in the middle of the woods. That's where I'm at right now. And you know why it's still Clown World? Because it's a battle against the bugs. It's insanity. I'm having a tick problem. They're on me, they're on the dogs, they're on everything. That's what happens when you live in the middle of the woods. So, everybody was bearish. Everybody thought the markets were just going to dump. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Had some good news from the Fed today, right? Everybody's aware of that. I wasn't. MJ informed me. I'm pretty out of the loop. But yeah, good stuff. So, traditional markets, right? We had the other day down 12 to 13 points. Boop, right back up today. Good stuff. Bitcoin right along with it. Right along with it. Let's see here. See if anything sticks out. I mean, we literally yesterday, Alpha Traders, we did a 95.4 Laplace distribution move, right? That's why throughout the day, as soon as this thing, boom, it broke up above the daily range and the top side. I love when I see a daily range up here. When there's a daily range, like up by the top side of the Laplace distribution range or the bottom side of the Laplace distribution range, I'm telling you right now, it gives you a real good idea what's going to happen. No brainer, right? Especially with, I don't know, when we're talking about literally real-time financial news, like what happened today, I mean, that's definitely actionable intel. I'm sure some people made some good money today. So look at the price action break above the 68.3 Laplace distribution range to the top side, the white cross line. The yellow line is the center of the daily range. Use that as a launch point, and I mean ran right up into the weekly price action volatility range. Look at the wicks. Look at the rejections. That red dotted line is the top. Rejection, 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 rejection. Then 3 15-minute candles. It slams down to the dollar to the bottom side of the weekly price action volatility range. It does a little ping pong in between the middle and the bottom again, then launches up, gets up above. But look, on this new 4-hour candle, that was a 1SD move. That skinny blue line, it turns around. Me and MJ were talking real time when this was happening right here. The bears were sending wicks down through the center of the weekly price action volatility range. 1, 2, 3, 4. A big one back down to the top side. The first standard deviation on the daily to the top side. That's that blue cross line to the dollar. Use that as a launch point to get up. Second standard deviation, 95.4 Laplace distribution. Stabilized for a couple hours, right? Above that 95.4 Laplace. But then, what is that probability? What does that mean? There's a 95.4% chance Bitcoin was going to close inside the range. So about in the last hour and a half, it just slipped right down, just like it should. Right inside the second standard deviation, normal distribution. That as well is a 95% distribution level. So close, right? Right. The last candle of the day, it pumped up above it, but stay. Look, the wick rejected right off the 95.4. Now here we are. Okay. These two skinny white lines, the first 4-hour candle of this trading day, 68.3 Laplace distribution range. wicked right down to it, pulled back up. Here's the top of the daily range, center of the new daily range, bottom of the new daily range. Notice the center of the new daily range is above the top of the weekly. That's very bullish. We're going to get a test down here, 39.5 area somewhere. Could get a full test, right? Could go down and test the meat of the daily range that is above the weekly and use that as a nice support level. We're going to find out here real soon. There's a lot of volatility cooking in Bitcoin, so we're probably going to see a move here pretty dang quick as well. So on this weekly candle, the low was about 37.5. Okay. We did not quite get down to the weekly 68.3. Before this move that we did yesterday, right? The high was like on Monday, we ran up and tested the weekly 68.3 to the top side to the dollar. Rejected, came back, almost tested the downside. Closed yesterday's daily candle above the weekly 68.3. That's always bullish. That's always bullish. Probably going to do a 1SD run right here, 41.1. I'd love to see this week. We really get a nice pump. I'll show you why in a minute. There's a lot of dip that has been building for about almost 6 weeks. Up to the bottom side of this 68.3 Laplace distribution range, right? From where? From the 48K high, right? I started a new projection here. It's a beautiful thing. So I'd love to see it move up here to the bottom. We're talking 43.4 area. That'd be real nice to see. Let me see real quick here. Anything else stick out on here? No, not really. A lot sticks out here. Okay. So 48K high, right? Right here. The first pullback, right, is about 4K right here. Had this little dump down. Here's the return oscillator low right here. Okay. That low right there, every low after this recent 48K high has been a lower low. Can we all agree on that? Yes. Because here is the low, right? Low, 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 low. All lower lows, guys, gals. Look at the returns oscillator. Higher low, 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 higher low. You understanding what I'm cooking here? So when you get a long-term time series like this and you're looking at the returns oscillator, all these higher lows here, that's a lot of pressure building. More pressure than just this yesterday's beautiful daily candle, right? It was pretty good, couple K. But a more powerful move. This is I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with the returns oscillator right here. Let's see if there's any, you know what, there's, no, beautiful. So there was no bull div, or no bear div, no hidden bear div anywhere. So that's good. Maybe from back here, a little bit of hidden bear. But I'll tell you what, if that played out and you got a bounce down here at the 9-length variance log moving average, and then the returns oscillator bounce off the zero mean, another higher low on the returns oscillator could build again and get a nice bounce there, just like it did this recent, right? We got this nice daily candle, so wanted to point that out on the daily. Let's pop on the 4-hour here. Get my water. Throat's drying up. Yeah, we're having this little pullback right here. You can see on the 4-hour. Nice little quickie freaking bear div, right? We got the high right here. All right, after that was a bearish candle. All right, you can see the returns oscillator turns down. Look, lower high. Higher high by a big margin. So, of course, that pressure, that's going to pull this thing back. And it did. And as much as this returns oscillator's moved, I'm a little bit surprised that we haven't seen a bigger move down. I bet. Let's see here. Now, what is that? Let me get an exact read. The 99 links, let's say 39.2-ish. Well, looky there. Looky there. Right about in the meat of the new daily range. Right? Now that would make sense to me to see this pull back to right in this area. That would make sense. Whoops. And that would test this 99 length variance log moving average. Guys, this is powerful on the 4 hour. I mean, come on. Can we get this cross? Can we get the reverse wave trend crossing up the reverse Fisher again? Right? Cross back way back here after that 48K high. Been riding it down ever since. This is important right here. We tried back here. There was our chance. We closed that 4 hour candle above the reverse Fisher. Man, the bears slammed that thing back down. Right? Slammed it down big time. Here we go. Now this is looking pretty powerful, especially if we can maintain this and get this cross right here. But beware, they love to get tested. They love to get tested big time. So yeah, you always just got to pay attention. So that is interesting right there. Starting to expand again right now, though, positively heading into positive correlation. The 4 hour, the volatility indicators and the entropy, they both look good for a move up higher. I would like to see this returns oscillator drop below this low, create some hidden bull. That'd be nice. And that would actually, I'll tell you what, if this price does come down and test that area, 39.2, that will drop this returns oscillator probably below there. $500, it's going to be close. We'll see what happens. But that would be really nice. Now you can throw a little caution to the wind, right? We had a little bit of an outlier on the log return Z-score, moving up past the 95% confidence interval, right? Pulling back now. No div, right? So got that going for you. But usually when you get an outlier into these higher confidence intervals, the log return Z-score is going to want to make its way back down to the downside. And this is going to be important to see if this level, if right, the 4 hours above there, if up above the reverse Fisher 99 length variance log moving average, reverse wave trend, if this area holds price action while this is resetting, if that makes sense. But I like the way everything looks. I like the deviation bands. I really do. They're looking good. You right. You always want to see this mean get respected, get nice bounces off there. What's that mean at? We're a little bit higher, 39.3 and some change, 39.3 exactly actually. So very interesting. Let's see here. I'm gonna pop down to the 90-minute. Yeah. Yeah, 90-minute, bear div. Bear div on the 90-minute. Yeah, I'd like to see some hidden bull setup. I'd like to see this returns oscillator get a lower low here. And here's, right, looks similar to the 4 hour, but right now, 90 minutes breaking that mean, right? Breaking that Gaussian mean to the downside right now. Yeah, I tell you what, it's barely above it. Barely $14. And in Bitcoin, that's like, boop, what? Nothing. Okay. We are heading positively correlated contracting. Yeah, this thing's going to probably pull back, especially when you've got some div on the Fisher too. Fisher strong div. Why? What is the Fisher? Turns price action into a Gaussian distribution. Okay. So bear div there too. Very interesting. Yeah. I would imagine this is probably about 39.1. Yeah, right around a little, like in between 39 and 39.2. Pretty important area. That area needs to hold. If that area holds, we're probably going to be seeing that 1SD move either today or you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. It will happen today. I'll go out on a limb, guys. That's not that much. Look where the price is at, right? Not that far away. Not that far away at all. $1,500. Easy move. Bitcoin's a beast, right? Okay, 45. Let's see what this thing's going to do, this first 4-hour candle. Okay, yep, see? And that's what you want to happen. Now just lag around here. 45-minute go sideways a little bit. Build that hidden bull up, right? Build that hidden bull div up so it'll build on the 90, the 4-hour, right? We just talked about it. Now you can see it. You can see it on the 45. It's there. No. I mean, a little bit from back here. A little bit from back here. So we got 1, 2, not here. I'm going to cancel that back there because this is a little, yeah, it's too much going on, too much noise. But boy, I'll tell you what. Look at the Fisher the whole time, right? All these higher highs on the 45. Look at the Fisher. These are things to pay attention to when you're trading, guys, right? Because what is bear div? It's trend changing. I don't care. It could be a 1-minute chart, 5-minute chart. What's a trend? It's going to change. You're going to see a counter trend move. So this maybe we get a little rejection here, create another lower high or lower low, sorry, on the returns oscillator, maybe come down. Yeah, I'm telling you, if that 39.2 region gets test, that's exactly what's going to happen. And it's going to build more hidden on the 45 while the 90 builds up the first stab in the 4-hour probably as well. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'll tell you what, there's pretty clean 15-minute chart. Boy, that variance is low. This could just be mounting up on top of the zero mean for a little pump here first, though. Yes, it could. Or it could be. Yeah, everything on this side of the chart, though, is telling me something else. The volatility, the entropy, it's telling me this is going down. 38.8, 39.3. Yeah, I mean, Tell you what, it sounds like I got monkeys in the forest back here, man. I saw a big owl. Holy shit. Big white owl. I got some big birds and apparently monkeys and some crazy coyotes making all kinds of crazy sounds. Not like those West Coast coyotes. They don't want to meet Mr. Asa, I'll tell you that. Mr. Asa will bite them. Let's see here. All right, Sayron, Andy, time to fly. Good. Guys, got any questions? Very interesting. I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to put this baby back over on the VRE, and we're going to take a look at SPY real quick. These markets are correlated, boy, I'll tell you what. So did the markets like what the Fed said? Well, that's a fucking obvious. Let's see. Oh boy, I'll tell you what too. I mean, you guys that use this already know what I'm going to say, probably. I mean, look, SPY opens up today, right? Yesterday, sorry, right? But look at the tight daily range. Look how tight that daily range was. I mean tight. Telling you, trend, right? So you already know. That's why people usually say like the market or that news, right? News will move the markets. It's like it's the other way around. The markets create the news, right? But before that Fed meeting ever even happened, The volatility was literally telling you we were going to trend today. Now, which way we were going to trend was up in the air. But I have a feeling when we look in these charts, we're going to see something. Something's going to pop out. But what pops out immediately is the new weekly range. Hold on here, right? The new weekly range. Look what happened. Immediately, first day of the week, whoop, get a dump down. Okay. Started trending up, went sideways. Got into this weekly range. Look at the yellow dotted line, red dotted line, red dotted line. Got comfortable in there, right? Look what happened today. Look where we closed. Above the center of the monthly. Tell you right now, everything's been tested. All of the macro volatility is below SPY right now. This is set up and primed. Probably tomorrow, we're going to see another big move. I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say like 12, 13 point day again, probably. Go up here and test this monthly R1 or R2, pardon me. No, it is R1 at 442 area. Let me back that up. Pop on this. Wow. Yeah, for sure. I already talked about that. Okay. I already talked about that. And the bull div, right? In the bull div. DLP's looking good. I don't even have to look. Yeah, everything's looking good. Volatility, entropy, closed right at the 9-length variance log moving average. Where's that 442? Above the reverse wave trend. Yeah, it's probably up here by the 33. Yeah, pretty close. This will be interesting to see what happens tomorrow when SPY hits about 437. Be aware of that. Could be a little rejection there because that reverse wave trend's powerful, right? Or SPY just says screw you and nukes right through it. But usually it's a powerful area. So we'll have to see what happens when it gets up there. Let's see something. Okay. Oof, man, variance, good trades. Yeah, good popping off of this bull div, right? 4 hour, that little nick on the daily. But here was the power. All right. Some nice strong bull div on the 4 hour to pop her right out of there. Yeah, volatility started heading back up, positively correlated. Expanding, positively correlated. Z-score heading back up. Random entropy. Increasing its correlation to the top side. Want to see this and negatively correlated contracting percentile. That makes total sense. So we want to see when this goes into trend, if this volatility continues to expand, that's what you'll see, and everything will line up really nice. On this 90-minute, look at the 90-minute outlier, for crying out loud. SPY, dirty. Introduce you to aloe vera. 437. Look, right where that 4 hour reverse wave trend is. Boom. You got the 90-minute reverse Fisher. That'll be an area, 437 area tomorrow to watch out to see what happens. SPY's going to run to it. Well, probably going to test that daily range though first, right? Now look, you're going to have a new daily range. Whew, I'll tell you what, it's going to be pretty damn high, to be honest. Probably right up here. Yeah, it might be above the top of the weekly. If that's the case, or no, that's the weekly S1. Beg my pardon. But so above the weekly R1, if it's up around 424, get a pullback quick first because there is a bear div on the 90-minute. Let's see how played out the 45 is. Okay, that even makes me more confident. never even set up on the 45, so the 90 is going to probably be a little bit of an outlier and not play out. Let's see, there isn't on the log return z-score. Fisher, none on the DLP. Negative, it's significantly positively correlated, but it's slope and negative contracting. Entropy percentile looks good though. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say we come down, we test that daily range and pop up there. Let's see what happens when SPY hits 437 tomorrow. And with all these markets being correlated, yeah, they're gonna move together. There's no doubt. Here comes NASDAQ out of that little hole it was in. What's happening with gold, silver, torturing their holders as usual. I saw oil was up, robbing us all. Let's see here. Cardano had a really big freaking move yesterday. I think it ended up being 15% up, MJ, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what going on with Solana. Oh, Solana, yeah. Solana's having a good move. Almost back up to $100. It's real nice. Real freaking nice. Anything else sticking out? I mean, there was a couple outliers yesterday that had a good day, like Cardano. Rune was one of them. Uni, I think. I'm not too much into the all the altcoins right now, though. Solana, pretty much. All I'm caring about, obviously, right? I'm always caring about the traditional markets and Bitcoin. It's important. It's important, ladies and gents, be able to understand what you're looking at here. And I will never say I'm an expert at doing it, but I work hard. I don't give up. Something doesn't make sense, right? I will. At some point, I will fit that round peg in the square hole. Yeah. SPY will probably pull back, test that daily, which is literally going to be right around the 90-minute reverse wave trend, and then pop to the reverse Fisher. Let's see if that happens first. That'd be interesting. How'd that 15-minute chart close? Yep. Probably going to come down. Probably going to come down and get this return. Come down, test that. Is it right up there? Probably in this area. All right. And that'll bring this returns oscillator down into the depths down here to create some hidden bull to get the start to pump. I like it. I like it indeed. I like it indeed. That's going to end the little analysis for today as we move into the last 15 minutes with just the alpha traders. But if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, we are alpha trading. We trade volatility, probability, and statistics. We love to teach people to do the same. The link to the Discord is in the description of all of our videos. Come in, check us out. Open up a support ticket. Tell us what's on your mind. In the shop channel, you will see those two levels of the Discord. It's very easy to understand. Ask any questions you have. And other than that, wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. We'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys. What are you guys doing?